Okay, hi guys. I am going to make a quick video about accessibility on the iPad. So, a few things to note about this iPad here is that it has no home button. So this is a really nice new one. The bottom apps are going to be your most important. You have your Zoom down here. This is where we get apps. This is our setting. This is going to be email, music. Safari Internet is where we do all of our searches. And then if you have any messaging connected to like a phone, it can also go to your iPad. So I'm going to open this wheel and gear. And what I have done is usually it's going to go into general. And so this bar on the left with all of our settings, we're going to go down to accessibility. And this is where I'm going to change some of your Zoom settings and your voiceover settings. So I'm going to set that up. Okay, friends, I just want to show you something I did. I made the font bigger. I made it bold. So I went through some of those settings so that you could see what else is going on. But I'm going to turn a voiceover shortcut on. And it says at the top, you're going to triple click the button at the top to toggle the accessibility features on and off. So I'm going to get out of here really quick and see if that works. Ready?
Voiceover on.
Oh, yes. So it works.
Charge cord to the right. FaceTime.
Okay. And then if I need to turn it off.
Open.
So this is pretty cool, guys, because I can listen and I can swipe.
Notes. Reminders. Find my.
So that's kind of
Edit
cool.
mode. App Store. Podcasts.
And then if I want to open
Double
something,
tap to open. Edit mode. Activate. Settings. Set.
I double tap to open. So that's kind of neat.
Settings.
We're not going to start that yet, but we will be using this feature, voiceover, so that we can listen instead of have to use our eyes. So that's why I wanted to show it to you really quick under accessibility. So I'm going to turn her off, my voiceover.
Voiceover off.
3 clicks and it's off. So now I also made the icons a little bit bigger on here. And so there's something else I want to show you really quick. When I go back into my left bar here, general, display, and brightness. Okay, so this is really important. If my eyes are just, it's too much, I can make it dark if that's better. And so you can play with this with maybe your parent later on, or whoever's helping you at home to fit the brightness to where you want it. And again, all of this is under settings, under display and brightness. Okay? And one of my most favorite things about the iPad is that when I'm on here, if I need to see something, I can pinch and zoom so big. And that is one of my absolute favorite things to do. Okay, one more thing I want to show you is that I put some of the apps together. So I can rename this folder. Let me hold this down. Oh, it's not wanting to listen to me. There we go. Rename. And I'm going to call this numbers / keynote, so I know what's in there. Okay? But that way, I have my writing apps there. Pages is like Word, Microsoft Word, and then notes I can type in there and do typing lessons. I put Talking Typer down here because it's a frequently used app. I have our Zoom down here. Your settings for all your general, your apps, your accessibility, internet here. And then that way, you don't have to go through so many apps to find the one that you're looking for. So if I need to take a picture of something, I can go to photography and camera. And so hopefully this makes it a little bit easier. Okay, And the last thing I need to show you is e-therapy, because we're actually going to start using this a lot more. And so I want to be able to copy this to your page, okay? So I'm going to send it to options. So I hit this send, the square with the up arrow, and I'm going to add it to my home screen. Okay? And so now I'm going to move it to the bottom because it's going to be very important to be able to find. So when you get on for sessions now, you're going to just click this button here. Student login will come on. You'll put in your initials, first and last, date of birth, and then you're going to hit login. And then what's really cool is that my name will pop up, or whoever you're working with that day for vision will pop up, and you just blink, touch our name, and you can Zoom with us that way. Isn't that cool, guys? It's really neat. Okay, so now you have your e-therapy login here. And so I want you to just practice getting to know your iPad this week. See what the buttons do. If I need to close apps, I'm going to start at the bottom and swipe up. And I'm just going to get rid of them. Make sure you do this, because if not, and you have a bunch of things open, sometimes it can make your device run a little bit slower than we like. So that's how we're going to close the apps. And we can practice this in our sessions as well. And the last thing you can use your iPad for this week at school is going over to your camera. Okay, ready? Boop. And you could practice pointing this at the board and taking pictures if you need to then zoom in and out that way. You can do that. If you hit the circle with arrow button over here, right above the big white button, it will flip the camera. And so you could take a picture of the board if it was facing the other way, and then you're going to touch the picture, and then you can pinch. Oh my goodness, Miss Megan's eyes are so big, and pinch and zoom. So if there's like a worksheet or something that maybe didn't have time to enlarge, you could use this so that you don't have to strain. So that's a pretty cool trick that I wanted to show you. So that's pretty long. My hands are kind of shaky when I'm filming this, but hopefully it was helpful. And if you have any questions, you know how to call me and reach me, and hopefully we can get this going for you guys. I hope you have a beautiful day, and I hope this was helpful. Call me if you need me. And yeah, loving all the decorations here. This is so fun. Bye, guys.